Hello, how are y'all doing? Listen, this is your Reverend Dr. Edwina Perrin coming on to give you a word. I have been reflecting on how God has delivered me from anxiety and fear. And I felt those chains breaking as I wrote my first book, Fear to Freedom. It was a compilation project with 9 other authors. So I began to see God breaking the fear away. But I also, have shared with you all that I had to go to therapy, still in therapy, and I'm having to take medication. Listen, please don't dismiss people when they say they suffer from anxiety attacks and suffer from fear. Attacks from fear. We never know where that trauma is coming from. We never know what may have caused that trauma. So many times I hear people brush it out. Oh, there ain't no anxiety. You need to get yourself together. I know what it is. Okay? Quit dismissing people who say they suffer from anxiety, because you never know what triggered it, what's the trauma that's behind it. And I truly think some people fear and trauma heightened during the pandemic, especially if you contracted COVID, because so many people were dying. So I just want people to know. I want family members to know. I want girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, kin, friends. Don't dismiss somebody that's dealing with anxiety. You never know the trauma that happened in their past that may have brought that back, or may have caused that to resurface. Because sometimes things can happen and it can cause trauma and fear to resurface. Now, the flip side to that is, if you are suffering from anxiety and fear and all of those stuff, go get help. Stop tiptoeing around. And some of us got our own, we got our own selves in bondage in Egypt, okay? God is giving us outlets, but because we're so comfortable there, we'll stay there. So I need you to stop. If you need it, stop. Make an appointment with your physician. Go get some counseling, some therapy. Go get some medication, okay? God created the doctor's mind. God created the doctor's hands. God created the earth with a medicine, with all the materials that's coming from the earth that is making the medicine, okay? So don't be sitting in your own head. And some of us keep ourselves in bondage. Well, I ain't gonna fool with nobody. And that's where my fear and anxiety had. I ain't gonna deal with nobody. I'm just gonna be by myself. That is not good, because you get in your own head. Okay, so I started being around others, and you got to stop saying, well, I don't trust nobody because the other person. No, that's what the enemy wants you to be in bondage and wants you to be locked up. So listen, support your loved ones that may be suffering from anxiety and may be suffering from fear. We need to get to the root of it. So I say all that to say, glory to God. Listen, I am teaching a class, Healing the Orphan Spirit. Y'all know how I do. I'm teaching a class on healing the orphan spirit. Y'all need to join that class. Listen, go on my page and register for that, because a lot of that is coming from the orphan spirit, okay? So I want you to take this class. Listen, I love you. I adore y'all. Y'all know I have to get y'all attention. Listen, register for this class, Healing the Orphan Spirit. And get your loved ones, your husband, get your husbands to join, your wives to join with you. Because y'all men suffer from anxiety too. Don't get it twisted now. Don't think this is a female thing. Men suffer from anxiety, and we need to, as females, be on alert about that. I was having a conversation with my son earlier this morning, and he was just saying, Mama, how's your mental health? How's your physical health? How's your financial health? And I started sharing and talking, and he said, Mama, I suffer from some of their things. And he said, I was talking to my dad, and my dad said, yeah, we men, deal with those things too. So I don't want y'all to think that this is just a female thing. Okay, listen. Enough with my word. I just wanted to share that. I love y'all. I adore y'all. And listen, give grace to receive grace, and have a glorious day in the Lord. Bye-bye.